Hey Aries, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your second week of July general love reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information is in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of my new viewers, I am an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. I also meditate over the collective energy. So again, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was Heartbreak Hotel by Michael Jackson. I immediately picked up a message that you guys have somebody who's thinking about you immensely. Like this, they can't get you off their mind. This is somebody you have a extended period of time with, extended history with. And I'm seeing possibly 6+ years, right? Because I did see the 6 of Cups. And I'm going to tell you also, I picked up heavy earth and water energy. So for some of you guys, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? So let's see what we get for you guys today. And as always, I'm going to leave the link to the song in the description box below, okay? So I'm going to just part the deck randomly, get a different card at the bottom. And as always, both of the decks are completely upright. So for your main deck at the bottom, yeah, you had a 2 of Wands, and I feel strong like somebody, there's a distance between you and someone. Every time I see this, I think about this, you know, I can't help but to notice this globe right here. And you know, globes, that's always giving us the energy. Look at that. Look what peeked out right behind it. Absolutely, 9 of Swords. Somebody's thinking about you heavily, literally in Heartbreak Hotel. And you know, with this at the very bottom, this is Aries, this is you guys. I feel like some of you all definitely turned your back on this individual because you're looking forward towards the future. And then there's a wand behind you. Somebody has been left behind. If you're dealing with another fire sign, I feel like, you know, this person could have done this to you, but I feel like predominantly you left this person behind. And you know what I'm going to tell you? I also did see quite a few. I seen a 7 of Swords, and I felt like that was more so an energy. Because, you know, 7 of Swords is liar, cheater, manipulator, somebody who's not trustworthy. I felt more so like that was energy, but now seeing this, I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual also. Because I did see the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and now we're seeing a 9 of Swords, right? So I feel like some of you guys definitely left this person behind. You were looking towards the future. You were looking towards the moving on. A lot of you all are standing in your power. You see how he's holding on to that wand. You guys are wands, fire signs. He has on his robe as if he's, you know, it gives me a royal and regal energy. Like, you know, I know who I am and I'm moving forward and I'm turning my back on whatever it is that's not making me happy. And I feel like a lot of you guys did it, but this person, because look at that. This person is literally heartbroken and devastated about this separation. And they think about you a lot, is what I'm picking up. So let's see. You guys know I always part the decks. And when, yeah, anytime, wow, and I seen the 2 of Cups too. Anytime I part the decks so I can show you guys all the cards that's upright, I'm going to always take the cards that, you know, stand out to me. And I seen this in the pre-shuffle, the 2 of Cups. This is, I'm telling you, you guys, a lot of you, look at that. 2 of Cups, and then right here, Pentacles right behind it, Empress card, 5 of Wands. There was a lot of conflict and arguing because somebody was lying to you about a situation. 2 of Cups, this person can't get you off of their mind. For a lot of you guys, something could have went down 3 days before, during, and 3 days after the full moon that we just had on the 5th of this month. Something happened. Yep, look. And I just said the full moon, then you had a full moon right here. Yeah, for some of you guys, it could be a strong air sign placement individual. For a great deal of you all. And I feel like that's more so if something happened 3 days during, 3 days before, during, and 3 days after the full moon. I feel like some of you guys, that would apply to individuals who are dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, right? For others, you know, you had to make a decision. I feel like especially if you were dealing with an earth sign individual, this person may have been juggling towards Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This person may have been juggling, but if you see the card right here next to it, you have the Empress. And I always tell you guys, the Empress is one half of a divine counterpart. Whenever you see the Empress or the Emperor, their counterpart is never too far behind. This is always a spouse. This is someone who knows who and what they want, most definitely. And this is someone who's in a position of power. And I was just saying that about the 2 of Wands. This is, for me, always Aries energy also, and that's you guys. Taurus, Libra. But strong Aries energy I'm picking up right here. Aries and Taurus. And you see how they're both facing the same direction. They're not looking at each other directly, but they're facing the same direction. So I feel like for those of you dealing with an earth sign, I feel like this person sees you as a lifetime partner. But I feel like there's some battles that they have to do for all of you guys. Like anybody you're dealing with, I feel like there was always like this tug of war, like a constant battle, a constant going back and forth, egos. Because if you look at his face, it's like he's not willing to relinquish his hold. Face all scrunched up, like he's not willing. Even if this person is wrong, they were never willing to say that they were wrong. And that's what landed them in that Heartbreak Hotel. Because I feel like you guys walked away from them. And for those of you who had somebody walk away from you, you might have to reassess the situation and think about whether or not you were kind of holding on too tight or being a bit combative. But I feel like for the majority of you all, it's the other person who was doing this. So for the bottom of it, look, yeah, a lot of you guys are definitely dealing with an air sign. For the bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. So for those of you not dealing with a air sign, it could be your energy. You knew you had to cut this person off. You had to make a decision to cut this person off. And this takes me right back to that Two of Wands. Like a lot of you guys are feeling like royalty. You're feeling yourself, but not in a negative sense. You're feeling yourself in the sense of like you know who you are and you're not going to take anything small. And I feel like this person was just giving you something small initially. Even though I strongly feel like, especially with the Empress card, I feel like this person seen you as a life partner, but they weren't treating you as such. Like they were just coasting in the relationship. Let's part the deck so we can get additional messages again. So you had the Two of Wands, now you have Three of Wands. That's what I'm saying. I really strongly feel like you all walked away from this individual. And it could possibly be because of a third party situation. 1, 2, 3 people here. Things were not balanced, especially when it came to... And you know what, I was thinking this earlier too. Somebody was dealing with an individual whose finances were affecting a relationship. Like they couldn't hold a job is what I'm picking up for some. That's, you know, for a few people, but I am picking it up. But I strongly feel like, you know, it was a lack of balance because this person was entertaining other people. The Nine of Cups is a positive card that's being fulfilled, but it can also, in a lower vibration, be someone who's gluttonous, who wants to entertain multiple people. And I see the Hermit peeking out. I see it right here. Yeah. Wow. The Hangman hanging in limbo. Some of you guys don't know what to do because you're not sure whether or not you should give this person another chance. And then vice versa. This other person doesn't know whether or not you're going to accept them back if they come towards you. With the Hermit card, a lot of you guys have went within and you've decided like, you know what? This isn't for me. I should have trusted my intuition all along. You see how he has his lantern and he's facing the High Priestess? And that's the highest, one of the highest levels of spiritual intuition, knowing this. And I feel like, you know, again, I was saying earlier, strong water sign energy, and this is the card of Pisces. This is the card of Virgo. I feel like during Virgo season, for some of you guys also, that this person, you're going to decide to move on and move away from this individual completely with the Knight of Wands. And you know, the Knight of Wands is typically playboy or playgirl traditionally in tarot, but I feel like some of you guys are getting ready to literally take a leap of faith into something completely different, going in a different direction. The message I'm getting is be mindful because some of you guys could possibly jump into a relationship very quickly. I always say with this card, you got 3 mountains right there behind in the background. So 3 months ago, you could have separated from this person. 3 weeks ago, you could have separated from this person. And then also 3 months from now, you could be in another relationship is what I'm picking up. So the message is to be mindful about jumping into things pretty quickly because that he is moving hastily. Okay. So let's get your 2 cards. The first is going to be your general energy and the second is going to be a possible outcome and then clarifiers for both. So as we part the deck, yeah, a lot of one. Look again. Yeah, 5 of Wands. It was difficult. Wow. And I'm looking at this. Look at how his back is facing this 5 of Wands. You know, I feel, again, I'm going to say you guys were tired of the back and forth arguing, this tug of war, you know, feeling like things would never be balanced. 6 of Pentacles that we just seen. You felt like it was a lack of balance in this situation. So some of you guys, a lot of you all decided to turn your back on this situation, most definitely. His back is facing that 5 of Wands. And for some of you guys, you feel like you're turning your back on yourself if you were constantly going back and forth with, you know, reconciling with this individual. You are like, you know what, I'm done with that. So let's get your 2 cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. One more shuffle. Yeah. So I'm going to say this. You have 2, well, you had a 4 of Swords right here, right? And 4 of Swords for me is always my pull back and retreat card. Like a lot of you guys are definitely retreating and you're no longer talking to this individual. or the communication is very slim to none. But I feel like for a great deal of you all, especially if you walked away from this person, you're not talking to this person. And I know that because I always tell you guys, and when you see in the cards, if the sword is up, that's yes. If the sword is down, that's no. And swords are always communication and also the mental. These swords are down. So for a great deal of you all, you're not talking to this person. You just have to pull back and focus on you. And this person, they're miserable about it, especially if you're dealing with a water sign. And I said that earlier, I was picking up strong water and earth sign placements. This person has a great deal of sorrow regarding the fact that you two are no longer communicating. Okay. Bottom of the deck. 4 swords in reverse. Now these swords are up, so it's a potential, it's a chance that some of you guys will be communicating with a person. And I feel like especially if they are an air sign. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. So let's get a general energy card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. You guys see what flipped out? Oh, wow. Okay. So look at this. I've seen this multiple times earlier. Also, I didn't think to talk about it because that wasn't the first thing that popped up in my mind. But a lot of you guys are going to be guarded. You're feeling very guarded towards this person because I feel like, again, with that 5 of Wands, there was constant back and forth and bickering with this person. But I'm going to tell you, Sun card, Major Arcana, some of you guys could be dealing with, again, a fellow fire sign, a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also, during Leo season, this person could try to come back. I'm picking up that's the strongest energy. Whatever the case, if you're feeling guarded, I feel like there's going to be a healing of that energy so that you can move on and connect with someone different. Because the Sun card is healing, it's illuminating, and it's also the most positive and happiest card in the whole deck of tarot. And with it being Major Arcana, that means it's definite healing. So if you've been trying to heal and get over a situation that made you feel like you had to always have your guards up, your defenses up, you're healing from that most definitely because it came right behind it. So for your first energy card, you have the 7 of Wands. Also, some of you guys could look at that. Yeah. You have the Knight of, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Pages are always messengers. So I feel like if you're thinking about an earth sign or if you're separated from an earth sign, this individual is not communicating with you right now. I was getting ready to say, I feel like Leo season is going to be really nice for you guys, actually. I feel like you're going to meet somebody during this time. And because remember I was saying, when we seen that Knight of Wands, you could be jumping into a relationship quickly. And then I said something about the 3s. I feel like 3 weeks from now, you could be meeting someone new. Yeah. 6 of Cups, as I said that at the bottom of the deck. And remember I said in the beginning of the reading, I seen this. I feel like some of you guys are getting ready to meet someone who's going to feel, you're going to immediately feel comfortable with this individual. And also for your past person, especially if they have strong water sign placements in their chart, this person is really thinking about you a lot. And they're reminiscing on the good days that they had with you in the past. Let's get a possible outcome. Okay. Wow, that slid on that there. Yep, Devil in reverse. And remember I said earth sign, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This person, the Devil upright is in power. This person has control over the situation, possibly was very controlling of you. In reverse, this person no longer has control over you. And that makes sense when we, remember when we kept seeing that 5 of, because that popped out twice, the 5 of Wands. This person, it was like a tug of war. This person had some level of control over you, or they tried to have some level of control over you. They no longer have that. And that's Major Arcana in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys cut someone out because you were tired of always having to feel like you need to defend yourself. Let's hold your clarifying deck down and get an additional message. Wow, 6 of Cups again. We just seen the 6 of Cups. Yeah, some of you guys, okay, this person is definitely thinking about you. Let me hold it like this so you can see the card. This person is definitely thinking about you. They're thinking about the past. They're thinking about the good times that they had with you. Remember I was saying, and I always see everything in the cards, and I was really paying attention to this, that there was possibly a third party. You got 1, 2, and then another person with their back facing us, walking, kind of sneaking off or walking away, but they're still in the atmosphere. I feel like, you know, this, you may have separated from this person because there was somebody else. And the first thing that's coming to my head is that this person was close to home. Look at it. They're on their land. So you may have known a person that your partner or your love interest cheated on you with, if that is a scenario for you, because he's literally on their land, walking almost like he can go into the house, he or she. You would know how this applies to your situation. That's the case. And then also what I'm picking up For those of you getting ready to entertain new love interests, you may meet this person at a event at a friend's house, and then this friend is gonna hook you guys up and then walk off and let the two of you connect and meet and get to know each other. I feel like for those of you, because I really do feel like there's new love coming in for you guys. Definitely with us seeing this again, this new love could also be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm picking up strong Pisces energy as we part the deck. Yeah. I feel like, again, so I'm going to take it back to this third party situation. In the past, if you, especially if you were dealing with an air sign, some truth came in about this individual. You found out some truths. You found out that there was a third party involved. Also, I feel like this is also a card of victory. I feel like you were victoriously cutting ties with this person. Emotional ties is what I feel like, because we're right next to the Six of Cups. Cups is emotions. I feel like a lot of you guys are becoming victorious and healing and turning your back on this person, because if you look at it, there's not a back to be had, but you know how the hand is facing the other way. So it's like whatever it was with this past person, you're moving on towards a different direction. You're no longer moving towards them. You're healing at this point. And remember, I say with the Sun card, a lot of you guys are healing at this point. You're no longer concerned with this individual. Absolutely. Lovers card. Card of Gemini. This can also be the card Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like, if you have a Gemini person in your life, or did, you definitely cut this person off because you didn't feel like this person was truthful. And remember, I said I seen the Seven of Swords in my pre-shuffle. Yeah, I feel like this person was not truthful. And then also, again, this is something new coming in. You guys have some new love coming in. That's definite for me also. And I'm also picking up, with that being a card of Gemini during Gemini season, which was not that long ago, right? Yeah. And I was just getting ready to say, during Gemini season, you found some things out. You have the Justice card, Karmic Justice, and both of these are major arcana, right? You found out some truths. Sword up. Yes, you found out some truths, and you had to restore balance to yourself and this situation. Especially with the Lovers card in reverse. Yeah. Some of you guys also, especially if you were dealing with Gemini, and keep in mind, the Justice card is Libra, so I told you, I felt some strong air sign placements in your reading. Also, if you were dealing with a Gemini specifically, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I feel like a lot of you guys feel like this person was your life partner, your soulmate, and then you found out the truth about this individual. Yeah, what I say? As we part the deck, you found out the truth. High Priestess. Things that this person thought that they could get away with just being grimy and not being truthful and just and fair towards you, and you found out the truth about them. Both major arcana again, Pisces. So some of you guys, I feel like, could have some strong Pisces placements in your chart. Yeah. Justice in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You felt like this person treated you unfairly. They didn't have your best interests in heart. Ooh, again. And it flipped out sideways, and it's a couple of them with it, so I'm not going to take it. But I will say you got again, you're looking towards the future. Because this person, yeah, some of you got strong air sign. This person stabbed you in the back. You feel very betrayed by this individual. Again, third party. Third party interference, yeah. And this person may have tried to come back towards you, and you weren't having it. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords, yeah. So I feel like also for some of you guys, you've seen the signs, and then I know that's the case for a great deal of y'all because we keep seeing the High Priestess. Some of you guys seen the signs, but you chose not to really dig and really get the details. But there was a decision made because something in your gut feeling told you that this person was being shady, sneaky, and manipulative. Okay. King of Pentacles. Yeah, Earth sign. Wow. Right up under it, Temperance. And then you have the Page of Cups. I'm going to tell you, this is the card of Pisces also. So again, some of you guys got Pisces placements, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. If you were dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, this person is going to come back trying to communicate with you. This person is going to try to come back. And if it's the other way around and you want to reconnect with this water sign person, especially Pisces, with the Temperance card, they're telling you to be patient because that communication is coming in, because pages are always about communication. So let's get a clarifier for the Devil. What I say? I told you. I told you earlier. I seen it. Seven of Swords. Devil, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, if you were dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this person was manipulative and they were a liar. They definitely were. Let's get a clarifier for the Devil card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. Yeah, if you were dealing with air signs specifically, look at that. This person was lying on, wow, ooh. And it flipped up so quick, absolutely. Yeah, if you were dealing with an air sign specifically, this person was a liar, and they were quick to tell you a lie. I mean, Johnny on the spot with the lie. Okay, so for your main energy, you have the Seven of Wands being clarified by the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys feel guarded and defensive in the past, especially in regards to love. I'm going to tell you also, I'm picking up that if you were dealing with earth sign, this person may have been greedy and selfish, because we do have Capricorn, Taurus predominantly, but also Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person may have been greedy and was hiding assets, and they could have even been guarded and defensive, but you also had to, I feel like, you see how he has his wand in his hand? I feel like some of you guys had to fight for assets, anything that had to do with monetary, especially if you separated with a person, you were living with this individual. I feel like you had to fight for your assets. You had to fight for shared accounts and things like that. Definitely has to do with some money. Specifically, if you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. And then also for others, I feel like you very well may have a strong earth sign person coming in. Because this person is guarded, and again, this is you guys' energy. He's guarded, he's on guard, but he's not in action swinging. So I feel like a lot of you all are healing, and you're no longer feeling need to be guarded. And you have a earth sign individual coming in for quite a few of you all. For your possible outcome, you have the Devil card reversed. Again, I feel like if you were dealing with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, this person was a liar and a manipulator, and they were quick to tell you a lie about it. They were quick to tell lies about anything. And then also for some of you guys, if you have air sign placements in your chart, I feel like once you found out about these lies, you went directly to them and faced them about the situation. And this is why the Devil card is in reverse, because they couldn't lie to you anymore. Because I feel like when you found out, whatever you found out, you had receipts for it. In other words, you had proof, screenshots, things like that, you know, some type of paperwork, and you went directly to them in regards to the situation because you had enough evidence to call them out on it. And I feel like a lot of you all were livid, because look how he's moving. Again, sword up, that's yes, sword down, no. And there are reversals in both of these decks currently. So somebody went very quickly into a situation and let a person know, like, you know what, you got me fucked up. That's really what I'm hearing. And then also, again, this makes me think about the Knight of Wands. Okay. And it's making me think about the Knight of Wands also when I was saying that you could jump into something quickly. I feel like with the Devil card reverse, they're telling you, be mindful. If you jump into something hastily, this is not going to be what you thought it was going to be. This relationship may, and I don't feel like it in a negative way like that. I feel like it's more so like, pay attention to the signs. Because remember, we just seen that Two of Swords and she was blindfolded. Pay attention to the signs. Because it's more to it. You need to give it a, let the momentum build, where you really are getting to know each other before you jump into something quickly, because he's definitely moving quickly into a situation. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.